Welcome to Vid 360. Kylian Mbappe. Kylian's idol is Cristiano Ronaldo, who is a 5-time Ballon d'Or winner and one of the greatest football players ever. According to Kylian, I had lots of idols, but there was Cristiano who I loved a lot. Joäo Felix. Cristiano Ronaldo is an idol of mine since childhood, an example in all aspects for me. When I was still a child, he was already the best footballer in the world. He is unique and unrepeatable, he is writing the history of football. Mason Greenwood. Greenwood's idol is Wayne Rooney. When asked who his idol is, Greenwood said, "I have always looked up to Wayne Rooney. He was always scoring goals and being the man for the team, so I'm looking up to him." Kai Havertz. Kai Havertz has two idols, Ronaldinho and Kaká. He said, "Ronaldinho was very big for me, Kaká as well, because he was also a number 10 and he was tall. As a kid I tried to do the same things in the garden with the ball, imitate them a bit." Trent Alexander-Arnold. Arnold's idol is Steven Gerrard. Trent once said in an interview when asked who his idol was, "My idol was Steven Gerrard when I was growing up, because he is such a hero and legend at Liverpool." Alphonso Davies. Davies's idol is Lionel Messi, who is one of the greatest football players ever. He is a 7-time Ballon d'Or winner, the highest won by one person. According to Davies, growing up, Lionel Messi was the player I looked up to. Jadon Sancho. Sancho's idol is Frank Lampard. In an interview, he said, "I'd probably say Frank Lampard. I just loved Frank Lampard and how he played his game. He was so direct and so composed on the ball. I like things like that." Gabriel Martinelli. Gabby said, "I would always dream of being Ronaldo. I loved him, his nickname says it all, the phenomenon. He was my biggest idol when I was growing up, well, him and my dad. My dad always told me he was an amazing footballer too." Nicolo Zaniolo. The 23-year-old told the club's official website, "My idol has always been Kaká. I loved his way of playing. It was a beautiful thing to watch when he touched the ball." Phil Foden. If I spent all day fishing and if I could take someone, I would go with Messi. I have never played with him, and since I was little I consider him my idol. I just want to sit down and talk to him. I think it would be the best day of my life. Billy Gilmour. Gilmour revealed his idol to be Andrés Iniesta. He said, "Midfield-wise, it was always Andrés Iniesta. I just loved the way he played. Every time he got the ball, just passing it." Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Aaron revealed his idol to be Thierry Henry. He said, "When I was younger, I wanted to score goals, and that was what Thierry Henry was doing, playing in a similar position to where I used to play." Vinicius Jr. In a long, exclusive interview with Spanish magazine Madridista Real, Vinicius Jr. was asked to talk about Ronaldo. He said, "Goals, goals, goals. I had his posters on my wall when I was little. An idol for me." Rodrygo Silva. Hazard is my greatest idol at Real Madrid. He's a player that I always followed. I had his photo as my screensaver on my phone, so just imagine. Now I will be able to play with him. And with Benzema and Vinicius, who are phenomenons. Pedri Gonzalez. Pedri idolizes Iniesta. He said to Barcelona's official website, "I have always followed Andrés Iniesta and now Frenkie de Jong." Pablo Gavira. Known as Gavi. In an interview with France Football, Gavi was asked who were his idols growing up. He said, "I had two idols, Iniesta and Isco." Aurélien Tchouameni. Zidane and Karim Benzema are my idols. And I will be lucky enough to play at the club with the best striker in the world. When the negotiations were progressing, he wrote to me and asked me if he could help me. Jamal Musiala. In an interview with Bundesliga.com, Musiala said, "Growing up, I watched a lot of Messi videos and Neymar as well. It always amazed me how they went into the dribbles and it was always entertaining to watch them play. Enzo Fernandez. 6 years ago Enzo Fernandez was a teenager defending Leo Messi on social media. Enzo wrote, "How can we convince you when we don't realize that as well as the best player on the planet you are a person, a human being?" Dusan Vlahovic. Vlahovic has also chosen his idol in football and it's Cristiano Ronaldo. The striker posted a tweet back in 2016. In the tweet, Vlahovic wrote, "The greatest at Cristiano," pointing at Cristiano Ronaldo. Marcus Rashford. Rashford paid his tribute to Cristiano Ronaldo, following his departure from Manchester United. He said, "It was an unbelievable experience to play with Cristiano Ronaldo, he was my idol, I wish him the best." Nico Williams. "When I was 6 years old, I loved Asamoah Gyan. He is the best striker. He scored a lot of goals, I watched a lot of his matches and tried to transmit his style to my football. I practiced to be like him and try to score goals like him." Haaland revealed since he was a Borussia Dortmund player his admiration for Cristiano Ronaldo, but few know when CR7 became the Norwegian's biggest idol. "I had lots of idols, but there was Cristiano who I loved a lot."
Alejandro Garnacho. Garnacho thanked his idol, Cristiano Ronaldo after scoring the winner in Manchester United's 1-0 success at Real Sociedad. He tweeted, "Thanks idol, at Cristiano."
Gigi Donnarumma. In an interview for Milan TV, Gigi said, "My idol was always Gigi Buffon, now in the national team, I always have Gigi, who's been helping me so much, but there's also Neuer, who's an example. I try to imitate him and learn from him."